questions. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to you guys for questions. Again, if you were in the waiting room and had permission to record, make sure you hit record again. Thanks so much. You guys can go ahead.
Hey PJ, it's Josh Klein from the Riot Report. Just wondering how the speed of the game is different from the XFL to the NFL just over the past couple weeks of training camp.
For me, it's been a little faster, just trying to adjust to everything, right now, even with the play calling, the system, the new system, everything right now is just adjusting and trying to get to where I need to get to at a level of like mastery for the offense for real. I think the more I know in the offense, the faster I'll be able to play.
Hey, PJ, this is Miles Simmons from Panthers.com. How similar is this offensive system that you're running now? How is this offensive system that you're running now either similar or different than things that you've been doing in the past?
It's similar to a little bit of what I ran in college, for the most part. A lot different from what I ran in the XFL. But I've been in some systems around the league that's similar to this. So just enjoying it. Learning the new terminology and things like that, just adjusting.
PJ, David Newton with ESPN.com. How would you describe the competition with you and Will Greer?
Oh, it's been great. It's been a battle every day. It's been fun. Just getting after it, getting after one another, just competing at a high level. We going out there, working our tails off and trying to play at a high level.
PJ, Jonathan Miles here with the Charlotte Observer. Hope you're doing well. I'm curious, what was your experience like with the XFL, and how do you think what you were able to do there helped prepare you for where you are now?
Yeah, for the most part, my experience was just to go out there and playing some football games. Just me being in Indy, being on a practice squad for two years, and getting an opportunity to go out there in the XFL, playing live football games, and the speed changes from college. It was just fun. I played some preseason games, played in most of my preseason games when I was in with the Colts, but just going out there and just adjusting to everything, with the speed and the amount of reps that I was getting in games was much needed for me.
PJ, do you feel that gave you a little bit of a leg up over some guys who haven't been playing ball since really last December?
I don't think it gave me a leg up. I just think it was more so mentally just for me to go out there and get those reps, much needed reps, just to get the experience, just to get the wins under my belt. The team effort, just the leadership role for me was all fun.
Hey, PJ, Elena gets from Charlotte Observer. I was wondering for you, you said as you learn this offense, you're getting more comfortable. What are you doing to kind of get this offense down? Is there anything in particular that you found has been helpful or just something that's working well?
For me, it's always been taking a lot of notes and writing down each play, the night before, right? We write down the scripts and things like that for me to prepare for practice the next day, just so I can be on top of what I got going on that next day of practice. So for me, it's just rewriting everything, rewriting my notes, and just making sure I get to studying every night.
PJ, where do you write those notes? Do you have a notebook? Is it like a yellow legal pad? Like, how do you keep those notes together?
Yeah, I got a few notebooks that I use just to consistently keep them around me. I can always go back through them notebooks and see which plays we ran, for today, the day before yesterday, and those things like that, just to see those notes over and over again, and just continue to rewrite them.
PJ, David again. Teddy shared a story about how he shared with you guys how he didn't feel like he was really prepared last year when he first got in for the Rams. What did that story mean to you, and what has impressed you most about Teddy so far?
Who he is as a player, who he is as a player and as a person. He's a guy I love to be around as a player. He's always ready to go. His energy, his smile, everything brightens up the room. When the energy that he brings to the team is just amazing, especially when we out there on the football field. He's always got positive energy, always wanting to do the best thing for the group. and always been prepared. You know, so he told us that story about a week ago, and for us it was just more so just learning how that situation affected him when he went out there, and how he had that mindset of never having that feeling again. You know, so for us it was just get to that level of trying to be prepared and be ready for the opportunity if it presents itself.
Hey PJ, it's Jason Huber with WFNZ. Obviously, you have experience with Matt Rhule. You played with him at Temple. We've asked a few of his former Temple players, what's kind of the difference of him college to NFL now, and a lot of them have said, he's really the same guy. What have you seen as him now, as his first year as a head coach in the NFL?
Oh, he's the same guy. You know, we still doing a lot of the things that we've done in the past when I played with him at Temple. Just different naming of the periods and things like that. But it's all fun. You know, we're out here, we're competing. You know, Coach Rhule is big on going out here and competing every day. You know, trying to get as many live game reps. He tried to make the practice that's a lot harder than the games. You know, that's what type of coach he is, to make the practice a lot harder than the games. And so when you get to the game, the situation won't be a shock or it won't be a surprise. And he's done a great job with that.
Anything else for PJ, guys?
Hey PJ, it seems like you guys are doing a lot of like fun things, whether it's in the middle of practice or at the end of practice, golf competitions, things like that. Are there things that he used to do back at Temple that kind of compare that you can remember?
Nah, not really. You know, it's a different atmosphere, environment now. We made sure we got our work done when we was in school. We really didn't have much of the time, the scheduling that we with classes and everything like that. When you're in school, is a lot different than when this is your job and this is what you prepare for every day. You know, so it's just a few different things. But this is awesome what he's been doing with us here. It's been fun. I think all the guys are enjoying it as well.
PJ, this is Nick from NBC. Do you consider yourself an underdog story and kind of being on practice squads and not being able to play and then popping up in the XFL and showing some flash and getting this chance? What kind of keeps you motivated to keep after this like you have been?
I'm just knowing what I'm capable of and knowing what I'm capable of doing on the football field. That's the only thing that gets me up every day to get back out there. And I got a real big chip on my shoulder of just wanting to go out there and be the best. So I just go out there and I work, I compete. I make sure I try to get the guys around me to just compete at a high level as well.
Great. PJ, thanks so much. Media, thanks for taking the time. And, we got one.
I sneak one more in. I apologize.
Yeah, that's fine, Josh. One more.
PJ, it looked like you did a little bit of the off-season stuff with some of the guys at a local high school field. I was curious how that came about and how much that helped you kind of create that bond with those guys.
Yeah, for me, it was just getting around the guys, just to be around a bunch of new guys that I haven't really met, besides virtually when we was doing our off-season program. It was fun. It was fun. Definitely just to get to know the guys and get to see how the guys are as people. And I knew what the guys were capable of, in the football field, but I just wanted to really get to know them as people and see what type of people they were.
Okay, great. PJ, thank you so much. Media.